let's get back into this. We're having some fun with it. Some Ultima 7 Part 2 with the Silver Seed. We have completed the Silver Seed portion of it, and we are on to getting on with the rest of the quest. So we spent last time doing a bunch of training, so we got a bunch of experience for the Silver Seed. So I think we're going to... Oh, we need to go unload drop off a bunch of crap. I don't know. He's glitching out a little bit. We're gonna go drop off a bunch of our stuff at the crematorium, which is up here. Or specifically at the Serpent Gate that's over here. Because we don't need to carry all the stuff we got. And at some point, we will have... okay, what do we have for arrows? 45 magic arrows, that's decent. We have a fire rod and all lightning. Let's keep those. We're just gonna say we're not gonna need those. We won't need those, I know that. I don't know if we need... Oh, we still need that one. Don't need that. We need to keep the sword. We have in the bag. Need to keep that sword. What's this? Alright, we don't need to keep that in here. We don't need to keep that in here. We actually don't need to keep that in here anymore. I think we will hold on to... Alright, we're going to stick those in there. Be nice to have those. What do we got here? Steam drugs, Delphina. Alright, we don't need that. Right, I think everything else we want to keep on the avatar. So let's close out those. Alright, Shamino, he's got 16 magic arrows. I don't feel like we need... See if we can't jam pack more money in here. Okay, well, we got a bunch of money in there. So we're going to pull that out. We have the brush. It is a goblin brush. We have food. We have one arrow. We have some gems. I feel like that's an okay amount of... What's this? Like, that's nice. It tells us about the stuff, but we don't necessarily need that. Okay. Dupre. We do not need the burst arrows with us right now. Might want them later. Okay, we have a bag. Let's make another money bag. We definitely don't need the book. We got just an absolute grip of cash. We're gonna need it though. We'll be buying a bunch of spells and all these gems. I think before we leave, we're gonna swap it all for the money in. Let's give that to Shamino. The money used in the mage town. Won't fit. Alright, well. That unloaded a bunch off of him. That's good. Okay, so now we just have YOLO, who... 98. He's got plenty. I don't think we're gonna need that either. We don't need his loot. What we got in here? Yeah, well, he's got all the food. All right, I think we'll call it good with that because we have a lot of capacity now. And we're gonna head to clear out the goblins. No, I don't need to talk to him. Alright. Big old storm. Oh, hold on. Oh no, I got the shield. I got the shield. Dupre has his shield back. Operate the gate. Let's go. Alright. Alright, from here we'll go to so we're gonna go do the goblins, and after the goblins we got a bunch of stuff to do in Fawn. And then once we're done in Fawn, actually, you know what we should do? Let's go turn this node into rugs. We're gonna be close to there anyways, and we'll just get that taken care of. I think we can probably also talk to Leon. There's a few people up there we can talk to. Oh my gosh, wolves. There we go, this is where we need to be. Yeah, 4:17 p.m. Decent time, everybody should be awake. Who's this? At last, the values of the fellowship have reached into the ranks of the pikemen. I am honored. I am Leon, a speaker for the fellowship and former farmer. Well, the virtues that Lord British expounded on are all very well and good. They are nearly impossible for ordinary people to achieve. Simple people need a simple philosophy. The triad of inner strength is the answer. The fellowship is a wonderful organization that is open to all the people of Britannia. I have learned so much through studying its philosophies, and it hath helped me to live my life to the fullest. Through the fellowship I am able to achieve what I have set out to do in life, and I am a better person for having joined. Triad of inner strength. The triad of inner strength is based on the three basic principles that all people can grasp. The first is unity, the next is trust, and the last is worthiness. So for anyone who is catching this and didn't play through the Black Gate, I didn't record myself playing the Black Gate, but I did do it right before this one again, and I've played through both of these multiple times. But in the Black Gate, the Fellowship was an organization created to help the Guardian get into Britannia, and they're actually the main antagonists, or the main antagonistic group of that game. And so these are some people who were sent here we found out a little bit earlier on, in one of the other parts of this, that they were sent here by Batlin, the the villain of the main antagonist of the Ultima 7 series. Um, and or I shouldn't say that, well, he is the main antagonist because you don't fight the Guardian until Ultima 9. But they were sent here by Batlin, and it was all so he could have an escape if need be. You can see the Black Rock obelisk that's broken here. They that was what they had moved, and he used that to teleport himself here immediately, and then and that's where we kind of are at. But the fellowship we're gonna see here is really silly. So unity, surely thou must know the importance of learning to cooperate and work together. If we seek to live in harmony with one another, there is nothing we cannot accomplish. One rock doth not make a wall, but many rocks can, with a common purpose. The main stumbling block to unity lies in a lack of trust. If thou dost trust thy brother, thou wouldst not live in fear. Without fear, our lives are happier, and unity may grow and thrive. How wouldst thou feel if all that thou hast strived for were given to a man who had done nothing to deserve it? It's probably the worst one. I'll wager thou wouldst feel the injustice. If everyone strives to be worthy of that which they seek, such injustices would be few. Let every person be rewarded according to their merits, and trust in unity will follow naturally. Following the triad of inner strength allows one to become attuned to the inner voice. The inner voice is within all living beings. We found out in Ultima 7 Part 1 that the inner voice is the Guardian talking to them. It flows from pure instinct and contains all the wisdom and irreproachable logic that anyone would ever need to live peacefully and happily. If everyone learned to listen to their inner voice, I could return to Britannia and farm contentedly for the rest of my life. Okay, buddy. The Fellowship advances a philosophy of sanguine cognition, a way to apply a confident order of thought to one's life through what is called the triad of inner strength, through basic principles which apply in unison, enable one to be more creative, satisfied and successful in life, strive for unity, trust thy brother, and worthiness precedes reward. Strive for unity basically means that people should cooperate and work together. Trust thy brother implies that we are all the same and that we should not hate or fear each other. Worthiness precedes reward suggests that we must each strive to be worthy of that which we want out of life. Dost thou want to join? Technically, I already did join, but we're going to say no. Oh well, perhaps thou canst become enlightened another time. And that is something that every fellowship member always tells you through the Black Gate. If you tell them you don't want to join, you're only enlightened if you're a member of the fellowship. All right, goblins. Hast thou come seeking the wisdom of the fellowship so that thee and thy Monitorian comrades can reclaim the tower? Even now, Callista refuses us refuge within the city walls. Obviously, she fears the truce of the fellowship as much as she fears Pomdurgan. She is the princess of beauty, the cult that controls Fawn. Callista proceeds over the oracle, which never varies in supporting her views. One might suspect that Callista uses the oracle to increase her own personal power, but I have no idea how such a thing would be accomplished. Pomdurgan he hath but lately declared himself chief of all goblins, where once they could be discouraged by the mere presence of armed resistance, they are now bold and organized. They no longer flee, but stay and fight. It was commissioned by Lady Fawn herself and built by the mages of Britannia. 'Twas to be an instrument of truth. I cannot say that is still so. It gives revelations throughout the day. For the most part, they are simple platitudes, but further ingrained their reverence for beauty. They do nothing to help the people improve their lives. All other times, like when the sailors and I were banished from the city, they reflect the wishes of Callista and the great captains. Great captains, they are counselors of Lady Olinda by title. They control the fishing fleets, or did before the storms began. In reality, they control all of Fawn. It is painfully obvious that Lady Olinda is merely a figurehead to be manipulated by Zulith at the behest of Gareth, Droth, and Bolden. Zulith, 'tis easy enough to overlook him unless you want thy notice. He is a simpering little man who styles himself as the consort of Lady Olinda. Sadly, she pays no more heed of him than her mirror. Her interests, I think, lie more in line with Jorvin, captain of the guard. Zulith is a puppet for Callista and the great captains, but beware of him, friend, for he can be vicious if slighted. Gareth is the most junior of the three great captains. His interests seem to lie mostly in impressing the ladies of the city. I do not think he dares go against the wishes of the other two captains. Droth is the only one of the great captains that seems to have any real interest in the fleets. He would certainly be more at home on the deck of a ship than here on land. Bolden is perhaps the person who would most benefit from practicing worthiness. I have heard that he is diverting funds from the fleets for his own gain, but who can say for sure? It is his heavy hand that holds the reins of the city. Thou shouldst be careful around him. He is a violent man. Storms at sea cannot compare to these unnatural occurrences. Their very existence says that we are in a land so far from the natural order of things that even the skies lash out at us. Batlin was right. We cannot hope to survive if unity is not brought to this place. Thou knowest Batlin? Yeah, we do. What canst thou tell us of home? What news of his noble causes? It hath been disbanded. That is unthinkable. Surely there hath been some mistake. There is nothing evil in our principles. They are meant for all without regard for station or birth. Batlin must be told of this. If he returns to Britannia to explain to Lord British, I'm sure everything will be settled. Perhaps our good name was degraded by those wishing to stop our ministering, but it shows a lack of trust. I must meditate on this. Mine inner voice will no doubt provide an answer for such horrible news. Is that the wrong? No. Careful, mate, lest they be mistaken for an honest seafaring man. Second mate, Kalen T. Job. I'm a seafarer and I do whatever the captain wants done. Greenfellow's hospitable. Be thou sure to accept their dinner invitation. Afraid of a bit of rain. Run back to town like a good boy. Surely would find you an interesting pet. Alright, well, he's, that's Scott's, isn't it? Lord British once said there was a finest honor. Did he just give me a second map? He sure did. Alright. Yoink. Alright, where's Ruggs at? Is he in here? Nope. There he is. 10 in the fields. It's always a pleasure to see another Britannian Fawn avatar. How may I serve thee today? Letter. Oh, blessing upon thee, my lord. Delphinia knows of my love, though she is unsure of her feelings for me. As long as she hath not rejected me out of hand, I will be content to wait. Thy good deed hath given me reason to live. As promised, I will send thee to my shipmate Scott's. Scott's is a fine fellow, though he often seems a bit distracted. He is a cartographer. Perhaps his maps will aid thee. Though they are not as accurate as he wishes, thou mayest find him somewhere within our camp. Not as accurate. Since we dare not stray too far from shelter, Scott's cannot explore and map. He hath worked from existing maps that he received from the fawn fishermen, so he is only sure of the accuracy of the coastline. Scott's often complains that we cannot even explore by ship. None of us are happy to be stranded here. Alright. Turned that in. I don't remember what else I have to do to liberate the tower. Maybe I need to go talk to... Oh, okay, we did. I think we have pikemen back. So the tower hath been liberated, finally. Alright. Can we talk to this fella? The goblins are dangerous, watch out for them. As for me, I must return to my duties now. Alright. Alright, so we have... I wonder if we can talk to someone in Fawn and register that. Should avoid trouble, duty, Fawn guardsman. Okay. Alright. Not gonna worry about that. It's been done. There's pikemen back at the tower. Let's go about our business. I like that it was all of like 4 fucking goblins. That's the bone flute one. Oh, snakes. Oh, there's a goblin. Okay, so we found the obelisk, I think. It's gonna be around here somewhere. Oh, no. Find a... Oh, there it is. I just had a 2-handed sword. We don't need that. Alright, let's save. There we go. Alright. Hopefully we don't run into a bunch of traps. No. Run into a bunch of goblins. I'll take the cheese. What the hell's that? A dried fish. Oh, interesting. Alright. There it goes. Alright. I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure I got the key for that. Pick a buck up off the floor. Oh, ribs. Those are worthwhile nabbing. Hmm? Oh, that's where I came from. Whoa, 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 whoa. Alright. booze. Chicken's worthwhile. Definitely the green cheese. That's the best food in the game. Alright, well. I feel like there's a cup you can get that feeds you forever. Or it feeds you for free. I just think it takes a lot of work, so it's a lot of times not worth it. Anyways. Alright, let's go. Ooh. Oh, there's a bunch of fucking body parts. Potions. Potions are good. Stairs down with poison. This is actually kind of a robust dungeon. Oh, fucking YOLO. Grab that loot. Alright, so we have... Does this take me... 4 stairs down, okay. 4 stairs down, okay. Save again. Let's see here. Get a fire him staff, I guess. A little bit of gold. You know, we can translate this. This will be a little bit fun. Where's the runic alphabet? Alright. So it is D O, so do. Is that gonna be you? No, no. Do it's the line with the slash. Do not, I think. Okay, do not. Another D, I think that's just an, yeah, D-I, S-T, probably do not disturb, yeah, do not disturb, alright, what looks like just an X, but is not an X, G-A-M, E, do not disturb I gotta write this. This is fucking long. I gotta write this down. Alright. Game. Oh. Do not disturb Game Master. That's what it is. Wait, what's that last one? Yeah, that is Game Masters. Do not disturb Game Masters. Okay. Oh, we got another stone harpy. Well, that is a fire doom staff. That might be handy. Oh, another one. So we went down that way. We have two options here. Alright, let's see what this says. That is B. B, E. Oh, it's beware something, isn't it? Yeah, beware. Beware of water. K R. Oh no, it's C. Creatures. Beware of water creatures. Okay. Oh well, there it is. Do we risk it? Oh, it heals everybody. It heals you though. Oh, get a little closer. Yeah, that's handy. Where's the other one go to? There's another stair. Oh, bunch of headless. Get some gem. Get a gem. You'll just get a another gem. Another gem. Another couple gems. What's this one say? Same thing. Alright, well this one was a dead end, so I'm glad we came here, but it gave us a couple of... Get up. And go back over here. Oh, lots more of them. Use that, that'll be nice. It's good to know. Alright, let's give another save. Nothing's down. Oh, nothing's down there. Alright, I go up here. I feel like that just takes me around in a circle. Sure does. Oh, the dreaded bat. No one else hit, oh man, Alistair's just fucking racking up the experience. What do we got over this way? Oh. What? That's interesting. Hold on. Oh. Alright. There's a way into that from outside. Whoa, get back. Alright, that hurt. I see their sneaky little trick there, though. I think we should run back and use that pawn to heal Iolo real quick. It's not really that far. Come on. Got to combat with that bat. Let's go. Fucking slurp it up, old man. Alright. Whoops. Got sneaky past the bats. Goblin. Oh, that seems like a trap. Hold on. Yep. So actually, those are not bad to have because you can use those on enemies. Fuck me. Hey, we made it pass. Let's go. Alright, nothing there. We got a locked door. Oh. Oh. Helm of Courage. Okay. Alright. We know we got to get back into there. I want to go try to find that. Oh boy, we're all the way up there. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't realize it took me all the way up there. All right. Oh, I'm not attacking at the best time. Okay, well, we're not gonna fuck with that. Just breaking all my damn lockpicks. Bunch of mice. Bunch of mushrooms. Human roasted on a spit. Well, I'm still in combat with something, but maybe that'll pass soon. Alright, pops me on just a little bit lower down. That's fine. Oh, I bet you I have to get to the south side to get to that, wherever that hidden room is. Oh, alright. A staff, okay. I bet you that's just trapped. So I'll have to remember to do that to the other one. Oh, alright. We're killing them all. So, brave warrior, come to kill King Goblin. Ha, we speak first. Name me Palm Durgan, warlord and king of all goblin. Mine shall be last name thou wilt ever hear. Thou knowest Simon's secret, doth Olive Monitor know? Yes. And Simon dead was good spy. Didst thou eat him? No. Simon would not taste very good anyway. I will kill thee now. There was way more we could have talked about. Alright. We'll take lockpicks though. goblins. Once land where Monitor built was goblin land, then men come and take it, so now we kill them. Oh, Monitor. So Simon told thee I had it. It is mine and I will keep it. Men. One day we kill all men, today we kill thee. Ha! Ha! Then eat thee for supper. Mmm, tasty. Okay. Yes. No. Okay. Throwing axe, which I think we shall give to Shamino. Oh, that did some damage. Alright, money, money, money. Oh, another key. Alright. I guess it looks like it's the same one, but I won't throw it on the key ring. Alright. Burst arrows can go there. Bottle there. Oh, I think that might have been my burst arrows. And take the green cheese. Poison dagger. Not like I need that. I think everything I do does more damage than that. Alright, we got. Take that. Blood-filled goblet. Oh, those are good. Take those. Bandage. It's just a flour sifter. Okay. Just use that. defense is good. Let's actually get rid of that. Some other sort of defense. Okay, so can you carry that guy? There we go. I just realized I probably shouldn't have been taking meat off of these goblins. Whoops. Oh my gosh. Alright. Pikeman, please spare me. I shall do anything. I do not want to be roasted over a goblin fire. Oh, hello there. My name is Johnson. Pardon mine outburst, but I thought thou mightst be a goblin, and I was attempting to scare them, scare and surprise them before I rushed them. Thou art most fortunate. I might have accidentally killed thee had I not recognized thee as being from Monitor. I was going to kill as many of these green devils as I could before making my way back. Let us return to Monitor. We will be greeted with a hero's welcome, for we will be the first to have braved the goblin's lair. Alright, buddy. Well... What? A fellowship medallion? Well, that's a... That sure is a thing. Let's take these potions, though. Is that a... Ring of invisibility, too. Okay, well that might come in handy. We'll take that just for posterity's sake. I think that just does light. Arrows. Yeah, we're not going to worry about arrows right now. Come on, buddy. Big hammer. Beware of goblins, no shit. What the fuck's this guy going on about? Come on, buddy. Oh, no, we're back to here. Oh. Alright, well. That's interesting to say the least. Oh, there we go. Well, that was actually kind of worth it. Let's do that to you. Another magic bow, I guess, doesn't hurt. Not that I necessarily need it. Do not tarry here. Dude, just... Let's just go. All right. Oops. Gems and jewelry. Pay the tariff. Yeah. The AI is not the smartest. Now the question is, should we be humble and just keep our plain old sextant, or should we replace it with a golden one? Let's throw that in there. Alright, we got notes. Honor to the Pomturgan, chieftain of the Goblin Horde, and letting thee know that all of our plans in these parts fare well. I have learned from the wolves that they plan to launch a patrol in the early morning hours of the 7th day of the new moon. If thou dost ambush the patrol, then it shall be easy for thee to overrun Fawn Tower itself. The wolves shall be critically weakened, and the city of Fawn shall quake in fear. But if thou canst spare the life of the leader of the patrol, she is a favorite of my liege. We beg of thee not to let this messenger fall into the hands of our enemies, the wolves. Spector, writing behalf on Lord Marston. Oh no. Honor to the Pomdurgan, chieftain of the Goblin Horde, letting thee know that our plans in these parts fare well. Having learned from our successful experience with Fawn Tower, we have decided to withdraw on the 4th night of the coming moon. As many troops as possible from Bull Tower. The bears shall be marching westward on the plains, and shall be easily slaughtered. Then thou canst take the tower and plunder the inn of the Sleeping Bull. I want to remind thee of the supreme importance not to let this message fall into the hands of our enemies, the wolves and the bears. Oh no. Oh boy, alright. We walking, walking, walking. We're all poisoned. Wants to be eaten before. Yeah, come on. Doesn't come with me? There's no time for small time. Yeah, we're going back to monitor. Alright. Well, I guess that's that. I do believe there's some sort of thing where he just dies. He just, like, his guts, his stomach cramps up. Get all healed up here. Come on, climb the stairs. Alright, well. We don't need to walk slow anymore, because apparently stairs are just too much for that pikeman to handle right now. Oh, made it without too much damage. Let's go. Another goblin. Let's see. This says WATC watch. Is that H? Yeah, watch. That watch thy yeah, watch thy head. Okay. Alright. Begin the march back to monitor, kill a wolf. Kill a wild pig. Kill some snakes. Dupre got a level. YOLO has not. YOLO needs a lot of it. Well, I guess it doesn't need a lot, but YOLO only needs strength now. We're gonna get him at least up to a 26. I think in hindsight, I probably shouldn't have worried about strength with the avatar. But oh well. Because yeah, I think I could have. I would just. I have the belt. Like I only needed to get the avatar up to a 20. Because the avatar needs. Because where are we at here? Take care of this real quick. Yeah, because I think we're at 24. Yeah, I mean, getting them up to 21, or just flat out 20, and then focusing on. Then I could have focused on intelligence and mana and gotten those increased some more points. I mean, we'll still get intelligence and mana. I think I have. There's one trainer I can use once I learn how to be a wizard. But they're in the Silver Seed, so that takes time to get to. I think you need 7 days. Yeah, I think 7 days. Yes. Before I can use it again, use the Amulet of Balance again to get to that space. All right, let's see, what time is it. It is late. Wouldn't know it by the light out. All right, let's see. We need to go over this way, I think. Let's see here. Shazana. I mean, I think it's in here. I think this is, yeah, this is who we want. Brendan. Come on, wake up. Wake up. Wake up. There we go. So we meet again, Alistair. No traitor. I always knew that buffoon Luther was the criminal. The bears shall sing a different tune now. But dost thou have proof? We found evidence among the goblins signed by the traitor. May I see? Here are the scrolls. But this is not what I expected. Lord Marston was the traitor, and that worm Spector aided him? Death would be too kind for them. It seems that Marston sought to spare Astrid's life, but he failed her, even as he betrayed his manhood. Marston sought to betray Bull Tower. We must act quickly to warn the tower. I thank thee for showing me these documents. Justice will be served. Thou mayest keep these documents if thou wish. Do not worry, we shall arrest these vermin. Helm of Monitor. As thou hast won back the Helm of Monitor, thou truly deserve the title of Champion Knight of Monitor. I salute thee. Alright. I'll be right back. All right, we are here. Didn't actually give a whole lot of experience. All right, let's see. What? Oh, what can I use that for? So you don't really need those. Let's see. Let's go to. well, let's go to... Oh, he's probably asleep, so that's fine. Might be able to get our rest on for a minute. Let's just do that. Let's rest for 8 hours. We'll do 7 hours. Alright, let's go. Let's go, fools. Alright, there's a catch up, I guess. Or not. Oh, they fucking are, Jesus. Alright, well, let's be good. Be good, pikemen. Rip to Astrid and the fellow pikemen. Yeah, we'll come back and get our money later. You deserve that if you're not going to be using a magic bow. Almost get here at 6. Yeah, she's still sleeping. Alright, Dupre. Catch up, I suppose. Oh, I must eat now. Oh, where you at, Dupre? There he is. Alright, what do we got for food? We have all the food. You. Oh, let's get some of this miscellaneous stuff. Just a random fish laying around. What you got in yours? All this money. Oh, yeah, we got all this food. Alright. Alright, so we have arrested those people. Let's go talk to them, I guess. They in jail. Straight to jail. Meow. Aha. Not thee. Very well, I've been found out. There is no point denying my guilt any longer. It was I who stole the money from the treasury. I was in league with Lord Marston, who schemed to become King of Monitor. The bears and wolves would have been powerless. Cantra's father stumbled onto our secret caves. We had to be killed. If the secret of the explosive weapons had been revealed, Marston would have killed me. What? Didst thou come to ask why I did betray my city? Any idiot can see the reason. With the current emotional and spiritual state of the city, goblins are certain to win this war against us. The foolish bears and cowardly wolves are weakening us. They needed to be turned against each other so that the Leopard Command could assume their rightful leadership of Monitor. I had even devised a secret weapon to defend the city without the bears or the wolves. Foolish bears. The Bear's command would have hibernated safe within the walls of the city. I would never have seen the danger until the goblin hordes were climbing over the walls. The Wolf command would have never remained here this long. They would have pulled up their stakes and gone roaming the day we had to fight to keep this place. Once once on the run, they would have been cut down like dogs. I learned of a weapon unlike any other that hath ever been seen in this world, a substance that could change the face of the war forever, a substance which I have used, the substance I would have used is well hidden, and thou shalt never find it. Ha. Certainly. Okay, so let's. We know where that cave is, though. Come on, Dupre. Let's go. All right, so I need to search their quarters, I guess. Dupre, let's go. I don't know where Lord Marston's quarters are, but this. Okay, I think that was one of these was hers. Okay, so leopard. I mean, it could be that one too. Okay, so it's neither of those. So, because we need a key. What's in here? Who's that? That's Kaladin. Okay, so it's not going to be there. Guess we can check Marston's office. What do we have in here? That's Luther. It's going to be another big one. Another big house, I would think. We can talk to her about her husband if she's around here somewhere. We don't know where she's at. Okay. We keep looking. Keep looking. Keep searching. Unless I did find that second key. I guess we can try. We'll try here. Come on. There it is. Nope. Okay. We do not have the key yet. Spector was stealing. Let's look in here. Fucking all these documents. Okay. Well, we don't need any of that. Money is not something that we're short on. Okay, nothing in there. Let's see, Marston's house. Could it be one of these? I don't think it's one of these. Let's snag another bag. Never know when that's going to come in handy. I don't think it's attached to the blacksmith or anything. That's the provisioner, the furrier. Is it this one? I bet you it's this one. Yeah, there's a leopard cloak. Okay, so I don't have the key to that. And I don't think it's... I think we'll get it at some point. Yeah, I think that was... I think that was his room. Alright, let's see. We still need to find Harana, because we got word about her husband. I wonder if she's like off having breakfast. I guess we can check that. Well, we're here. Let's double check here. Baskets. Alright, so let's go check the inn, or the tavern. If she's not there, we'll come back at some point. It's not that big of a deal. We can be a little faster when we can get the serpent's teeth and teleport. Marston. Before he was arrested, I worked for Marston. He was, after all the acting, Lord of Monitor. I created a new type of weapon for him, a highly combustible powder that exploded when it came into contact with fire. Thou shouldst keep thine eye open for it. It would be a disaster if it ever fell into the hands of the goblins. Okay, Helm of Monitor. Thank thee for liberating the helm from the goblins. Thou hast earned the title of Champion Knight. Welcome, Alistair. How may I be of service to thee? Nothing. Waste time. Simon, I understand that is determined the trader in town was Simon. I am certain that is to properly deal with him. Hey there. Hello again. Now that Spectre hath been arrested for his crime, I wonder what I shall do with this key that he gave me for safekeeping. Perhaps I shall give it to thee, since thou hast determined all what hath been happening. Perhaps thou wilt be able to put it to good use. Yes, that's what I needed. How many of those do we have? 42. Using them up. Oh crap, where's the key at? Why am I not getting the key? Like, it's not full. Did it go in here already? carry around that sword anymore. I'm also not going to carry that around anymore. Should not give me the damn key. Alright, let's... Duties... Slashing sword... Quest of courage... Great grandfather... Champion knight... Tournament... Luther... Min... Cooking... Core... Sure. Oops. Spector... I can't believe it would have automatically... Wait, is it... Alright, well now I'm good and proper lost on how to get that key if she's not giving it to me. I guess we can we'll go and see. Oh, hold on. Ban. A lot of coffee in my mug. Well, it just threw it right on my key ring. Okay. Oh yeah, that's a lot of gunpowder. I love thee, Father. I hope thou dost kill more than thy share of goblins. Come home soon, Cantra. Aww. Whoops. Oh, we got more money. Yo. Jesus Christ, okay. Oh, it won't fit. Alright. Actually, hold on. These will be good. Oops. Oh, yeah, it won't fit. Oh, well, here we go. Oh, because I got 2 fucking bags in there. No wonder. Alright, these chests will be nice to organize all the shit I get. Well, she's gonna be around here somewhere. Let's go take care of that first. There's a lot of powder kegs, though. For missile weapons, we got another scroll right here. This one could be for excess food. Just throw that down there. Alright, excess food. Oh, I don't need torches anymore. Throw that in his hand. Alright, let's clean that up a little bit. Okay, so we still have that one. Oh, we're not going to need that anymore. Extra magic bow in there. Oh, Fire Doom Staff. Fire Doom Staff can go in there. Okay, let's do that. Alright, he can have that there, that there. What have we got in here? Oh, more money. Oh my god. I didn't realize I had a whole nother money bag on him. Oh. Alright. Give me another second and get some more coffee. Oh, we don't need that brush anymore. We got my burst arrows. All right. Probably can't fit. Yeah, I can't fit anything else in there. Oh, we have a spell. Put that in here. We have an extra magic axe. That can go in there. Have him hold on to the bow. Alright, what does YOLO have? Alright, Let's shuffle the food into here just to clean this up a little bit. This is the riveting part of the game, inventory management. No, yellow doesn't. It was another one of them that got a level. Probably Dupre. Oh, whoops, I'm accidentally throwing shit in there that I don't mean to. Alright, so move that there. Oh, we got more meat there. Okay. Oh, one magic bolt to rule them all. Okay. Alright, so we are doing... Oh, I got more scrolls there. I don't want to forget these, so let's just take these here. Okay. Do I need to take the money? I don't need the money right now. I'll just have to remember to do it before, to get it before, oh, I guess I could have done it for that one. I think I'm going to get the tooth for that one sooner, for the sleeping bowl, but that's fine. All right. Still feeling pretty good about inventory space. Still don't know where she's at this time of day. Ruined boats. Or boat. There's only one here. No one new here to talk to. More food. Oh, wait. Just was Dupre that I saw. Kaladin. Oh, wait, hold on. It is Dupre. He needs Shazana. Even though... Oh, no, his combat's not maxed out. His combat is... in fact, just 24, yeah. So... Excuse me. Yeah, I feel like... I could have taken... I probably could have taken more effect of the Gauntlets of Quickness by using the trainers in the Silver Seed area, because all the ones here are... They do it where they strip your gear, and I don't think they strip your gear in schlepping this corpse around. I don't need to be doing that. I need to find Harana. Oh, does she hang out at the park, maybe? Pikeman, just relaxing. That's actually kind of fun to see. Double check in here. What is it now? Perhaps now that Simon was exposed as a goblin spy, the city will be safe again. I have a feeling that as long as there's a goblin alive somewhere in the world, we will never be truly safe. This is getting silly. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Doesn't really tell me where. Alright, well, let's talk to shocker of shockers that Luther doesn't care about finding out who the real the real traitors are. Ah, there she is. All right, finally. 9 o'clock. She just shows up. How may I help thee now? Dost thou have need of healing, or dost thou wish to buy my vegetables? Found scroll. A scroll, what dost thou mean? I found a scroll, obviously written by Cantra, upon a body of a slain pikeman. 'Twas thy husband, I fear. He was betrayed. I thank thee, my lord, for solving the mystery of mine husband's disappearance. 'Tis better to know what truly happened than to be left knowing nothing. I have grieved for mine husband, and I shed tears not for him, but for myself, and the waste that all hath become. Alright. There we go. Alright, let's go get her husband cremated. Oh, I have money. I have money I'm owed to. Payment for thy service to honor. Severed hand. I do the severed hand found in possession is not dead. Magic juice. I've never seen the like. Alright. Oh, son of a. That was dumb. Pink. Alright. Alright, well. The theft system in this game is utterly broken. You can basically take whatever you want if it goes directly into a container that is on a character. But if you move something that the game does not feel that you have ownership of, or does not have you tagged as having ownership of, um, it gets triggered as a theft if someone witnesses it. Alright, we are off to Fawn. Yeah, we can see the first city had is the city of courage, but is not a very courageous city. It's fallen to be more braggadocious than anything. A bunch of vainglorious people. And we've already seen with people calling it out in Vaughn that they worship beauty to the point where if it's all just superficial, where they attribute goodness to your inner goodness to your outer. Oh, the fucking pikeman just walking around here. All right. Oh, maybe I can buy an abacus from here. Let's see. People working. Did not want that lightning strike. Provisions and provide found with adventuring supplies, so I regret that my stock is not great at the moment. These storms have made supply wagons from the other cities very indeed. What dost thou wish to purchase? We have no abacus. Alright. Oh, I don't think YOLO has one now. Maybe we can get one somewhere else. Unless... Nope. Alright, let's see, we can find some people to chat with, get some more information about this city. I think talking with the great captains will be a good start if I can find them. Thou dost honor us with thy presence, Alistair. Let's talk to this guy. The name's Jendon, my lord, proprietor of the Broken Oar. What can I do for thee this morning? Proprietor, I used to serve the sailors that spent their days drinking sea spray and their nights drinking ale. Not a pretty bunch, but they spent enough to keep a roof over my head. But since these cursed storms destroyed the fleet, there hath been precious little business. Used to have a lad that served the drinks for me. His mother cooked and did the washing up, but Denicia became ill and died, and the healers could do nothing. And then young Rindor went to sea, never returned. Storms produce products of evil. I tell you, we be folk is we be folks is live off the bounty of the sea, but these storms do not like nothing on the water. All the fishing ships have either been destroyed or transformed into something that was never meant to touch water. Well, that was what happened to Rindor. His ship suddenly became a grain wagon. Wagons don't float too good. Jesus Christ. Information. People. Let's learn about the townsfolk. The sailors. These cursed wizard storms have destroyed all of our ships. Olan is the only sailor left alive in the city. Used to be a mate on one of the fishing ships till it sank. Could say he's lucky, though he doth not think so. He does spend most of his time here drinking. I fear he is a lost soul. He even refuses to go to the temple. Shopkeepers. Aside from me, there's only Dellin the provisioner, and he be half crazy. Dellin hath not been quite right since his wife died, and the magister came to take away his infant child. His daughter Alysanne looks after him these days. She doth make certain that he doth not wander away. Thou doth not know of the magister, the mage who comes in the night and steals children away. The mages of Moonshade claimed it would be dangerous for magically gifted children to grow up without proper training. I do not like it, but there is not much mortals can do against a city of mages. Huh. Wonder who his kid is then. The healers. Last one I had was killed by the goblins a few months ago. Closest thing we have now is the herbalist Delphenia. Little slip of a woman. She's usually at her greenhouse or at the healers' hall. But I say that 'tis no duty for a woman that I know thou wouldst agree with me, fucking misogynist. The priestess. Callista is the priestess of beauty. To her falls the duty of keeping Fawn on the path of beauty through these dark days. And that'd be a large job for such slender shoulders. Make no mistake, Jesus Christ. I've enjoyed John with you, mate, but I'd better be back to me duties. Alright, this fella. I haven't been out of this ear tavern all day. Find someone else to put the blame on pikemen. Me name's Olin, and I'm a fisherman by trade. I'm not so far gone in me cups as to not be able to see the mark that thou bearest on thy face. All of the world knows thee for a pikeman. Thou dost not seem a bad sort of fellow. I'd be looking for a bit of drink and company too if I wert thou. I doubt that it will be long before thou and thy companions lay siege to the vile goblins in the tower. Come lift a few with me. I already did kill the goblins in the tower. Fierce little monsters the goblins are, not long in brains, but hard to handle in a fight. Palmdurgan sends them Edison waves until we are all so tired that we can hardly stand and fight. But still, I'd rather deal with goblins than Guani. He's not like other goblins. No, he's smart and clever. Almost makes me think he might be a daemon of some sort, leading them to take over the world. Cook us all if they can. They will. Guani, thou hast never heard of the Guani? They're cousins to the goblins that live north beyond the frozen mountains. Guani make the goblins look like innocent children. 'Tis true upon my sire's grave. I'll swear it. They'll eat their own as well as outsiders. But if thou dost travel into the northern ways, thou art risking ending thy life in the cookpot of a fur-covered goblin. I would almost believe that the world was at an end. These horrible storms have all but destroyed the town. How's a body to make a living without a ship? How can a fisherman fish from a wagon? It sinks. Can't put a sail on a cart and expect it to take thee out to sea and back again. Drowned. Good men all gone to the bottom of the sea, and I should have been with them. They'll come for me, I know they will. Down to the bottom of the sea. Return so soon, how may I help thee? Return later. Blah, 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 blah. So dumb. What? How am I in combat? My death only delays the inevitable avatar. Batlin will soon have more power than thou canst dream of, and my reward will be sure. I won't fucking awesome. Kalen's body, alright. Let's give those to YOLO. Get used to them eventually. He was grumpy when I talked to him before, but oh, we can just pop right in here. Plate mail. Yeah, alright, well, I don't see anything of importance in there. Let's go this way. Here we go. Here's some captains. Let's talk to these fellows. Welcome, good pikeman. Thy presence honors us. I am great Captain Volden. The storms are a regrettable consequence of incurring the heavens' displeasure. I am certain that our punishment will end soon if we adhere to beauty's truth. I'll feel more secure in the knowledge that thou will be among the fighters seeking to reclaim our town, with Palmdurgan goading them on. The battle will most likely be quite fierce. I wish it were not my duty to protect Lady Alinda. I would join thee in the fray if I could. The heavens' displeasure. Out of misguided kindness, we allowed infidels to enter our city and spread their contagion, corrupting many of our people to their misguided ways. This dis- this displeased the heavens. The storms are clearly set to punish us. Everyone is drawn to that which is beautiful. Therefore, we strive to honor and protect all things beautiful. Our lives will be fulfilled. All good and honest people are beautiful. Lady Linda is the most beautiful woman in the city. She rules Fawn with the aid of the Chancellor and the Great Captain's Council. Great Captain's Council takes much of the weight of mundane affairs from Lady Linda's schedule. Garth, Joth, and I oversee trade and the disposition of the fleets. Chancellor is Lady Linda's chief assistant. He conveys messages to and from the council to her ladyship and makes public proclamations of Lady Linda's judgment. If thou wishest a matter brought before her, ladyship, thou must first speak with Zula. Look for a small man wearing bright green robes. That will be the Chancellor. Misguided ways. There's one amongst them, Leon, who preaches of something they call the Fellowship. I'll grant that he is a powerful speaker. He is clearly a misguided fool, who in their right mind would believe that the world could be changed by such simplistic views. What man could honestly expect that the neighbor who covets thy land would not do everything possible to acquire it? Wouldst thou, like a trusting woman, trust such a neighbor to act in unity with thee and to work to become worthy of owning thy land? No, of course not. Thou art a man of the world. Thou knowest that thou canst acquire only what thou takest. I mean, that's not what I said, but I do think it's funny that they criticize the Fellowship for being simplistic, but their view is like, oh, if you're pretty, you're good. Hmm. Fleet. These severe storms have caused the total loss of all our fishing ships. Fawn once supplied fish to the other cities, but that is a thing of the past, I'm afraid. Even if we were able to rebuild the ships, we have almost no able-bodied men to crew them. This may be the death knell of Fawn without the proper guidance. Garth is merely a lad. He could never have gotten a council seat without his family's money. He spends his days chasing skirts, which is just as well as it keeps him out from underfoot. Jonathan is an old fishing captain who had to be forcibly removed from the fleet, I'm afraid. I don't think he quite realized that he isn't on the deck of a ship anymore. Poor man. He thinks we can rebuild the fleet with little or no money. We humor him as best we can. Alright, the sailors camp. Infidels. The sailors camped outside the city are infidels. They do not follow the path of beauty. They came to our city claiming to be from Britannia, which, as any sailor knows, is pure fiction. The priestess was right to remove their ugly dishonesty from our midst. Callista is the priestess of beauty. She receives the wisdom from the oracle and interprets it for those who cannot understand the words of heaven. Callista tried to dissuade us from allowing that false prophet into our city. Now we are paying for our folly. The oracle is the instrument of heavens. Its words are divine revelations to those who follow beauty's truth. I do notice there was some. I've gotten conflicting information on the oracle. I remember one person saying that the oracle was built in conjunction with mages, and I think someone else said it was brought with the original people. I guess that could be, but I don't know. I felt like when they were talking about it being built, it was excuse me for the big yawn. It was being built at the location. It wasn't built elsewhere and brought. when they fled Cesario. Thou hast, thou hast not heard a revelation from the oracle yet? No. Thou shouldst go to the temple. Judging by the time, there will be another revelation soon. I am certain that thou wilt find it an enlightening experience. Pomdagon. I do not know what evil spawns such a fearful creature. Pomdagon is easily larger than the other goblins and twice as fierce. All other goblins fear him. His first foray against the fawn cost us our healer Seth, and now he hath led the goblins to overtake the pikeman tower. I'd give much to see his head on a pike. Seth was a stubborn man, but a good healer. He refused to take a guard contingent along with him to hunt herbs. He said that the guards did nothing but trample on what he was looking for. Unfortunately, such stubbornness cost him his life. By the time the guards caught up with the foul creatures, they had eaten all but his head. But perhaps the worst part of the tale is that Fawn is left with only Delphinia as a healer. Delphinia is a nice enough woman, but she is no healer. She's a horticulturalist, not even an herbalist. But she's all we have until these cursed storms lighten. I fear, however, that she hath fallen under the spell of one of those infidels. Ruggs, I think his name is. Ruggs is so ugly that his sins are written plain for all to see, but Delphinia seems to find him compelling. I am told he speaks sweetly as doth his companion Leon, but I expect all evil things are compelling in some manner. How else would any good person be tempted by them? Alright. Welcome to Fawn, noble pikeman. We are honored by thy presence. I am great Captain Garth. Call me Garth. Storms. Without question, these storms are unnatural. If thou dost not see soon, if they do not cease soon, Fawn will perish. Already our livelihood hath been taken from us, and women weep at the loss of those who once sailed in our fleets. We have no idea what became of them. Livelihood. As thou canst see, Fawn is built upon the water. We are or were fishermen by trade. That is how we fed our people and how we traded with other towns. We have lost most of our men to the sea in storms. We do not know if they were drowned or transformed. Now Lady Linda hath charged me with the task of finding a way to sustain our people until we can rebuild our ships. To be truthful, I'm not that hopeful. Fleet. After the lighthouse was lost, the fleet sailed only in the daylight hours, and there was no other choice. But the storm seemed drawn to the waters. They took the ships as well, one by one. Ships, a few we know were lost at sea, transformed into blazes knows what. The others could have been transported to the frozen mountains. For all we know, none have been seen again. Lady Yolinda is a ruler of Fawn, at least in name. Zulith fetches and carries for her, makes her feel important. But the truth of the matter is that Fawn's real power lies in the hands of Joth Golden and Callista. Zulith, he is a messenger between the great captains and Lady Linda. He takes orders well enough if thou dost stroke his ego enough. But if thou shouldst belittle him, beware. He had the ears of both Yolinda and Callista. Joth was a fine seaman before his injury, but he hath little use for the politics of those on the land. He doth do his best to represent the interests of the fleet, but it is plain to see his heart is still at sea. Without his support on the council, I am locked in Zvolden and must defer to his seniority. If Joth would wake into life as it is, Fawn would be in far better shape. Before one of the freak storms hit, a fine lighthouse stood near the town to guide the fleet home at night. During one very bad storm, its light went out, and the sailors could not see to make their way back to the docks. Joth ordered his ship to stand near the shoals and set fire to her sails so that the remainder of the fleet could find their way in. All the ships docked safely that night except for his. A freak change of wind cast his ship around, and he was trapped in the rigging. The healers say his back will never be the same again. He can never go back to sea. Lighthouse. The heart seemed to go out of the sailors when the storms changed our lighthouse for a haunted building. They believed that it was a bad omen. They were right. What? haunted building. Droth led a party of sailors and guardsmen to check on what happened to the lighthouse. We suspect goblin mayhem to lure us out of the city. The party returned pale and shaken. All they could tell us was the lighthouse was gone, and in its place a strange haunted building. I know no more than that. I must concern myself with trying to provide Fawn with food. I think that's. I think we'll get to that later. I think that's the Britannian Mint. Volden is a senior member of the Great Captains. He is a very ambitious man with strong opinions and no great love for our fishing captains. Opinions. Volden doth have a very limited opinion of a woman's intelligence. He doth not believe that they are capable of making decisions more challenging than what to wear in the morning. I fear that Lady Linda is too easily led on by Volden's wishes. Volden hath long been a bully from his days as a guardsman to his days as a sea captain. Few sailors are willing to serve under him for long. When the council seat opened, they begged Lady Linda to appoint Volden to the post. They told her it was to honor his years of service, but Volden knows, as doth every other sailor, that it was to bring him in off the sea. This was a vaster mistake than anyone could foretell. Callista is a priestess of beauty. She is a very ambitious woman who is not above using her feminine wiles or the words of the oracle to obtain what she wants. Callista holds Zulith in her thrall, I know. I think she seeks to use Volden to gain power of her own, but Volden thinks to use her as his own pawn. 'Tis a monumental game, and I fear Fawn is the prize. The Oracle is a strange magical device built long ago as an instrument of truth, but as of late its revelations have become echoes of Callista and Volden. I do not know how they accomplished this, but I am certain that their plots are anything but divine. When I was a lad, the Oracle was called on to settle disputes and reveal the truth. Now it pronounces marriage is based more on wealth and power than on love. The Oracle hath become a political tool, and I have no idea how. We have battled goblins since the time of Fawn's founding. We drove the savage creatures from this area when we settled here. Because of their innate cowardice, we have always been able to drive them away with ease until Pomdergun gathered them under his leadership. Pomdergun is far more cunning than normal goblins. He hath attacked Fawn without respite for nearly a year now. His attacks have grown more daring of late. Without Pomdergun leading them, the goblins would never have had the nerve to take the Pikeman Tower, and he was responsible for the death of Seth, Fawn's healer. Delphina is all we have now. Delphina is a horticulturalist. Her knowledge of herbs make her the only logical choice as healer. When Seth was killed, Delphina hath been a sad lady since Callista arranged to exile the Fellowship sailors from the city. She cannot decide whether she's glad that Ruggs is gone or not. Poor lady. Fellowship sailors. They sailed in quite a while ago. We have never seen the like of their ship before. Then one of them proved to be a charismatic leader who spoke eloquently of some new belief called the Fellowship that appealed to many people, especially the women. Callista was mightily put out, I will tell thee, so she blamed the storms on the strangers and had them banned from the city. She still has everyone atoning for their transgressions against beauty. She says the storms will not stop until the heavens are appeased. I do not think she knows when or if they will stop. Ruggs is one of the Fellowship sailors. He's a good man who thinks that Delphina put the stars in the sky. The only problem is that he is hideously ugly. Ruggs could curdle milk with that face, but he is a gentle man. A face that could curdle milk. All right. Let's see. Who else do we have to talk to around here? Well met, my lord. 'Tis a pleasure to see thee again. Let's see what else he has to say. quite disruptive. They have totally depleted our fishing fleet. Great Captain Garth doth have plans laid for rebuilding the ships, but 'twould not be safe until these storms subside. Great Captain Joth is in charge of finding the means to sustain the city until this unusual weather clears. Great captains are counselors. Lady Linda, ruler of Fawn, three of them. Okay, let's do Volden. Volden doth have a history of service of Fawn. He was unanimously nominated for the council position by his fellow captains. Volden works in conjunction with the captain of the guard to assist Fawn's safety. He is senior on the council. History. Volden served Fawn as a member of the city guard in his younger days before he became a council member. He was a fishing captain. And duties. 'Tis their honor to oversee the fleets and all trade matters. They are all seamen who have been appointed to their post in recognition for their expertise. Garth comes from a fine family. He is the youngest member of the council, but wisely tempers his views to those of the senior members. Garth is also something of a ladies' man, I fear. His family doth own a shipping business. They have been merchant seamen for generations. As his mother's youngest son, he took a council seat when his cousin resigned. His older brother is now in charge of the family shipping business. Droth was the finest sea captain before he was injured. He favors beginning to rebuild the fleet now, but hath deferred to Volden's opinion that it would not be safe to do so at this time. Joth's ship ran aground during a storm when his injuries would not allow him to return to sea. Lady Elinda most graciously offered him a seat on the council. Who would cut the wood to build the ships for fear of more goblins, and no sane person would venture into the open with these storms arriving without warning. No, we must wait until this weather clears before we can hope to begin rebuilding the fleet. Fear of more goblins. Everyone knows that goblins breed like flies upon carrion. It will not be long before they engulf the entire city with their filthy numbers. Goblins. Goblins are more likely preparing for an assault in the city. Shouldest thou lend thy bravery to the cause of restoring our city's safety, noble pikeman? I serve as an envoy for Lady Linda to the great captains. I oversee all the minor details that should not worry her ladyship. I also exchange various forms of money. If thou dost wish an audience with her, I can examine her schedule. Lady Linda, she is the ruler of Fawn and all its environs. All who honor beauty honor Yolinda. She is a wise and compassionate leader. Everyone doth love her. Her beauty is only rivaled by that of Callista. Callista is a priestess of beauty. Yolinda is the embodiment of all of Fawn itself, because Callista proceeds over the oracle. She is a personification of beauty. Oracle. Many people believe that the mages of old Cesaria created the oracle. I do not believe such. I have stood alone in the temple gazing at it, and I will tell thee that it is a living being trapped in that statue. Those mages did not create a magical item. They summoned some beautiful spirit and trapped it there. I often go there when the day hath been difficult. 'Tis directly behind the palace. 'Tis so quiet and peaceful, except before a revelation. Yes, revelations are quite exciting. A message from the heavens, or at least that poor trapped spirit. Often 'tis the only thing many people have to give them hope in these troubled times. Audience. Lady Linda doth receive visitors and petitions every morning. Let us see. She could receive thee sometime next week. Perhaps if I intercede for thee, thou mightest receive earlier. I shall see what I can arrange. All right. Excuse me. Greetings, visitor. Thanks to the beautiful songs of the bard Iolo, thou hast found favor in our good city. The lady would welcome thee formally to Fawn. Thou mayest attend her within the throne room at the palace afternoon. Be certain to bring that fellow Iolo with thee. The lady doth wish to confer an honor upon him. Alright. Alright, Dupre getting freaking lost again. Come on, Dupre. There he is. Right, I am going to pause for a second here. Get get a little coffee and maybe a little water. Alright, we're back. Let's see what time we got. We got a little bit of time before that. Let's see if we can find that other great captain. Chat with him for a minute. Let's see where that stairs goes. This might go to the dungeons. Okay, this does. Don't mind me just swiping a key here. There we go. Okay. There's fucking Iron Maiden just chilling. Chilling in a cell. 25 gold nuggets and 29 gems, 5 pieces of jewelry, and 0 bars of gold. Alright, well. The one time I'm gonna steal because I can't seem to fucking find one anywhere. Come on. Fucking patrolling the kitchen. Alright, let's see. What else? I'm sure that key will become important later. Can't get there. Alright, hold on. Alright, nothing there. Garden my way. I'm gonna talk with that innkeeper some more now. Been a minute. Nope. I'm not sure where the other great captain is right now. Assassin. I arrived too late to stop the culprit, my lord. I'm sorry, but everyone seems to agree that the person was not dressed as a citizen of Fawn. Some say it was one of the sailors outside the city. But that may be too hasty a decision. I will look into it further. Thou hast my word. All right. Welcome to Fawn. I am Great Captain Joth. Thou canst call me Joth. 'Tis always a pleasure to meet a pikeman. 'Twas a storm that ran me ship aground and took me from the sea. 'Tis fitting that these Damon storms will be the end of us all. They have taken all me old friends, plucked 'em right off the water, or drowned 'em deep. Never thought I'd live to see the day when Fawn's fleet was brought low. The goblins have always been like fleas, infesting this part of the land. We'd stomp them good and hard, and they'd go crawling back to whatever hole they crawled out of. But since this Palm Durgan brute came along, there's been no driving them back. Palm Durgan's larger than those goblins, certainly meaner, or he would never have gotten the brutes all under his command. I'm most willing to believe that he's half Damon, like some folks say. There are Damon ruins all around this land, thou canst not miss them. They are covered with evil-looking serpents. Some say that the Damons are still here. They say that civilized man drove them underground when we settled here. I haven't ever seen one, wouldn't want to neither. Twere a handful of years ago, and me body remembers it like it twere yesterday. I was fouled in a massive rigging when me ship was thrown into the shoals. Seth the healer patched me up right enough, but that were the end of me seagoing days. Never dreamed a crusty old salt like meself would end me days in the great captain's council. Aye, 'tis the great captains would advise Lady Alinda in the workings of trade and the fleet. Things would seem some feel that women have no interest in. The great captains be meself, Garth, and Volden. Seth's gone too. Only the goblins got him. Put him in their big old stew pots, they did. What's the world coming to, I ask thee, if it isn't vile monsters, 'tis nature herself. What has turned against us? 'Tis plain that thou art not a seaman. The rains, the tears o' nature, and the wind that be the breath o' nature. Whenever there be a bad storm, 'tis nature's anger. I'll wager that she be fearsome upset about now. Lady Alinda, she be the ruler of Fawn. 'Tis Lady Alinda what doth do the meeting and greeting of all what wish to trade with Fawn, and Lady Alinda be the one what makes the official decrees and laws and such after she counsels with us, of course. Garth be no more than a green lad with a passion for the ladies. Never been to sea that I know of. Some great captain that is, but his family had money and lots of trade smarts. I could do worse for a councilman, but I reckon could put poor old drunken Olin in the seat. uh, Now Volden were a captain, all right, and a guardsman to boot. He likes to run things, be in charge. Suppose 'twere only natural that he end on the council. Now he doth have Garth and me to bully, and Zulith and Callista at his beck and call. Look for a bright green flare, that'd be Zulith in his fancy chancellor robes. Puffs like he's important, running messages from palace to the great captains, but never one laughs quite behind their sleeves. Zulus is a vengeful little man, and thou had best be wary around him. Always a wondrous fling between the covers she is. Callista certainly knows the secrets of using beauty to obtain what she wants. If not before the oracle call in revelations, then in a man's bedchamber. Callista is a priestess of beauty, but between thee and me, I think she would rather be called Lady Callista. If it pleases thee, she hath a firm hold on Zula's tether, 'tis certain. 'Tis a wonder to behold, make no mistake, a true magical type of thing used to draw quite a crowd before the storms went so bad. Pretty to look at for sure. straight from the heavens to hear Callista speak of it. Never found much use for him myself. A fisherman don't see much beauty out hauling in nets all day long. Olin was one of the best fishermen we had till the day he watched his ship go down. 'Twere during one of the weird storms that Olin had missed cast off. He was fixin' to row out to ship when it were hit by a freak lightning. All of a sudden, it tweren't no ship, but were a grain wagon. All hands drown, and Olin thinks he's a doomed man. If thou were to ask me, I'd tell thee that we all be doomed. So why not bury our troubles in the bottom of an ale glass? But no one had asked old Joth nothing. So I go on about me business. Fawn used to be able to bring in enough fish for us and the other cities. Besides, now there's nothing but a few old rowboats left. And what's worse, Lady Alinda tells me that I'm to be in charge of the restorations. Restoration, she calls it, like there was something to restore, but drawn the reports and plans I have as ordered. But tell me, if thou canst, how Fawn is to build ships and most of the shipwrights are drowned. Or tell me how we're to acquire wood to build with if these storms have us running like rabbits to a hole. And Volden sits holding the money, telling me 'tis unsafe to begin building, as if I had ballast for brains. But he doth not have to report to Lady Alinda, I do. Good seamen all, fishermen and captains alike, the cursed storms have taken every good man from Fawn shores and left me alone with these land crawlers. 'Tis enough to make a man think about walking into the sea at high tide. Alright. Alright, what time are we getting to be? Oh, we're almost at noon. Look at us just wasting all that, or using all. It's not wasted. Making efficient use of our time. Wow. Should be afternoon by the time we get there. Alright. I am so glad that thou hast come, and thou hast brought the good bard Iolo. Dear Iolo, our subjects have spoken of that fine ballad which thou didst sing, and that thy devotion to thy lost wife hath touched our hearts. I give thee this white diamond necklace, which thou mayest give to thy beloved when thou dost at last find her. It is a twin to mine own, except that mine is of a more subtle hue. Thou art too kind, lady. I thank thee, and I shall give it to Gweno upon our reunion. This calls for a toast. Hail to beauty, and to love. Let us drink to the virtues of romance and bliss. To bliss, and to good rulers such as beloved Queen Fawn, who founded our fine society. Thou must not forget our distant liege, Lady Linda. All hail Lord British and the glory that is Britannia. Oh my! Milady, this one is allied with that foul fiend beast British. This is also kind of a dumb plot contrivance, because we know they don't like British in this area. Like, I've talked to enough people, and Dupre's been with me for those talks, to know that this is not something that he should be saying. Anyways, this one is allied with that foul fiend beast British. This is blasphemy, Jorvin. Lock that criminal away and call for a speedy trial. Let this intruder be executed, even as beast British slew our forefathers during his conquest of Caesarea. Oh. Mine head. Now required at the temple for trial. Alright. Off we go. The trial awaits. Bring in the defendant. This trial will now come to order. Hear ye. Let it be known that Dupre, companion of Alistair, doth stand accused of treason and blatant disregard for the law. Dupre hath sought to incite rebellion against Lady Alinda. Worse yet, he doth admit allegiance to the archfiend beast British. Lady Alinda, as thou dost rule this city, dost thou wish to continue the questioning? No. I fear that the witness might be tempted to spare my sensibilities instead of reciting the bare facts. Wouldst thou wish one of thy counselors to act in thy stead? Let it be so, as most senior of my counselors, Golden always doth have my best interests at heart. Dost thou accept? Yes. It would be my pleasure to act on the lady's behalf. We shall now hear the evidence against the traitor. For the purposes of this trial, it hath been necessary to admit certain disreputable characters into the city, namely those who belong to the organization called the Fellowship, which doth dare preach contrary to beauty. I would remind our Fellowship guests that they are here on sufferance and that they should mind their manners. We shall behave ourselves, my lord. The Fellowship is an enlightened brotherhood, not a group to be feared. We shall see. I call Delphinia to witness before the oracle. Delphinia, did the accused meet with thee? Yes, Captain, he came with his accomplice who was seeking a certain magical leaf. Aha, and what didst thou conclude from this? The leaf is known to counteract certain poisons and curses, my lord, so I must conclude the defendant suffers from some sort of malady. Perhaps from his association with the beast. How sinister. I have no more questions. Many thanks for thy service, Delphinia. Return to thy seat if thou wilt. I call Leon to witness before the oracle. Thou knowest that thy presence here is for testifying only. Thou shalt be returned to thy camp immediately after thou hast answered our questions. I have no wish to cause disunity in thy city, Captain. I only wish that thou wouldest come to trust me. Continue thyself to my questions. Confine thyself to my questions only, please. What contact hath Dupre had with thee? He came to the fellowship camp. We spoke privately, and no doubt the two of you did compare notes concerning the fellowship blasphemy. Indeed, is not the traitor secretly a confederate of thyself? I deny the charge of blasphemy. The fellowship is not an evil doctrine, but is a system of beliefs which only bring enlightenment to those who obey. Enough! Leave our fair city now! Exile the blasphemer! Hmm. I call Dellen to witness before the oracle. Dellen, stand before the oracle. Good day, Dellen. The oracle is the other way. What? Oh, forgive me, my lords and ladies. Tell me, Dellen, hast thou ever met the accused? Good day, Golden. Met who? The man standing in that box right in front of thee. Hast thou ever met him? Handsome lad. I do not recall him. Dost thou think he would be a worthy suitor for my Allison? I do not think so. I renounce any further questions. I thank thee, Dellen. Thou mayest go. Now I would like to call... Dellen, go to thy seat, please. Yes, of course, Captain. What is going on? I call Lady Elinda to witness before the oracle. Now wait, Volden. Volden, thou dost extend thyself too far. Please bear with me, Zula. This is for the good of Fawn. Very well, but there is no reason for the lady to take the stand. She may speak from where she is. Thou art most gracious, lady. I shall make this brief. For the benefit of the oracle, canst thou recount the scene at which Dupre disinvoked the name of the demon British? I seem to recall that we were having a civil conversation, and then without forewarning, Dupre suddenly burst out with a vile and blasphemous oath. Dost thou remember his precise words? To be truthful, the discussion was so distasteful, I quickly put it from my mind. I believe he said, "Curse you all, and beast British shall drink thy blood." I thank thee for thy time, Lady Elinda. Thou hast spoken fairly as always. I didn't say that. Given the weight of evidence seems overwhelming, perhaps we should spare the defendant from further embarrassment. If the lady doth wish it, I would forbear calling any further testimony. The traitor will surely be convicted based on the facts already present. Avatar, what dost thou recommend? Continue the testimony. I would hear the full weight of the testimony against me, Lady Linda. Very well, thou mayest resume, Captain Bolden. I call Ruggs to witness before the oracle. Take no hope that thou wilt remain any longer than is necessary for thee to speak before the oracle. I have hope for only one thing, Captain, that dwells deep within mine heart, as Delphinia knows. Do not digress. Now I am told that thou hast been speaking with the accused traitor. Yes, Captain, I asked a favor of him to deliver a document for me. No doubt a document containing instructions from Leon for his secret ally Dupre. No further questions. No, 'twas a letter to my beloved Delphinia. Return to thy camp. Lovely Delphinia, I cannot. I call Callista to witness before the oracle. Forgive my presumption, Callista. As the priestess of beauty, thy powers are absolute within this temple. However, thy certain knowledge concerning this traitor is vital to the oracle. Is vital if the oracle is to hear a complete accounting. I understand. Let me state that I have met Dupre as well as Alistair, his companion. I have found their lack of understanding of beauty appalling, so they did not seem to have a true appreciation for beauty. Beauty lies in the eye of the beholder. Silence. Speak. Quiet in the temple. Thou wilt not speak unless questioned. Forgive the interruption, Captain Bolden. No forgiveness necessary. I thank thee for performing thy duty. Now, priestess, please continue thy witness. As the priestess of beauty, I must warn all thee to remain wary of these strangers. They preach doctrines which deny the primacy of beauty. The fellowship is an insidious philosophy which threatens to undermine our common society. I believe that the fellowship is an invention of Beast British, by which he means to destroy us. Thy vigilance will be our salvation, priestess. Many thanks for responding to mine unusual summons. I call Jorvin to witness before the oracle. How can I help thee, great captain? I will not detain thee from thy duty overlong, commander. Thou didst meet Dupre and Alistair before thou didst apprehend the accused, did thou not? I did see them, captain. Even if they did not see me, it is my business to watch strangers. The traitor was most curious man. He did often enter into buildings where he did not belong. He did open many drawers and barrels without permission. How dost thou characterize such behavior? Peculiar, Lord, almost as if the man were hunting for something. According to legend, there have been men who have sold their souls to, to British. Such men then scour the world hoping to find their lost spirits once again. No more questions. Yeah, I did do that. Oh, man, that's something I did do. Looking for my spirit. I called Jendon to witness before the oracle. Dost thou recall having met Dupre before? Yes, indeed. He came into the broken oar. Most people do. Thou knowest, asked me a great number of questions about the usual sorts of things, the weather, goblin threat, and so forth. Not at all, Captain. He had so many questions. And so we can plainly see that the accused doth have a most perverted sense of curiosity, perhaps a weakness gained from associating with the beast. Thou mayest go, Jendon. I call Alysanne to witness before the oracle. Alysanne, we are told that thou hast often been seen in the company of the accused traitor. What things hast he asked of thee? Remember that we spoke of the strange storms and other such things? Thou art holding something back. Alysanne, beware, the oracle is an instrument of divine truth and shall not be mocked. What did the stranger ask of thee, Alysanne? There was a particular item? Well, yes, mine engagement ring, which was lost. In fact, the traitor had thy missing jewelry, so the beast hath taught him to steal using demonic powers, I suspect. I have no further questions, I thank thee. Don't twist my words. I call Scots to witness before the oracle. Art thou a follower of the Fellowship, Scots? I am a geographer, sir, and a sailor. Though I was brought here by the Fellowship to study this land, I do not practice their beliefs. However, I see nothing wrong with the Fellowship. If anything, it seems that Leon speaks more of the truth than thine own priestess. Heresy! Leave the temple and never return to our fair city, upon pain of death. And Lord British is no Damon. He's a good man, and hath often commissioned me to create new maps for him. Jorvin, if that man speaks another word, blast him with thy wand. Not the wand! Damn, I missed. I call Zulith to witness before the oracle. What? I had not expected to be called to witness, Captain Bolden. After all, I serve Lady Linda. Much of what I know is confidential. Yet the course of this trial could affect the state security, Chancellor. This man is accused of aiding a daemon to overthrow our city. I must defer to the lady. I don't see why thou canst not speak freely, Zulith. I know if thou art about to reveal some important secret, I shall signal thee by clapping sharply. Then thou shouldst be silent. Very well, Lady Olinda. Let it be known, therefore, that I have spent much time of my much of my recent time following Dupre and his companions about town. And what didst thou learn? Nothing. Dupre was too sharp for me and spotted me before I could learn much. However, I did see him conferring with Dellen's daughter, and she is a known sympathizer with the Fellowship. Watch thy words, Zulith, or thou shalt have to reckon with me. I may be old, but I'm mean. I meant no disrespect, only everyone knows that the Fellowship is a demonic heresy, and that Alisand hath become infatuated with Leon the Preacher. And so Beast British, who is the force behind the Fellowship heresy, uses Alisand to communicate with agents such as Dupre. No further questions. Take that back. Damon's bah. I have called my last witness and have presented proof that Dupre is guilty of the crimes with which he is charged. I yield the floor to Priestess Callista. I thank thee, Captain Volden. We shall recess until tomorrow and then return to hear Dupre's defense. Dost thou agree with this course of action, Lady Elinda? Oh, why yes, of course, make it so. Dupre, know that thou mayest defend thyself or appoint a willing person to speak on thy behalf. Dost thou have a preference? Yes, I wish my friend Alistair, the Avatar, to present my case. I have faith that I will be acquitted. Very well, Alistair. Shall be thy champion. Guard, please take the defendant to his cell. Goodbye, Dupre. What shall I do? Woe is me. Click, click. Alright. Let's see, we'll go talk to Dupre in the cell, I think. He's not in his... Alright, not in that cell. Alright. Let's start talking to people. We gotta find people to talk to, though, first. I don't recall seeing the face among the fallen tower and blah 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 blah. Okay, nothing there. Oh, hold on. Another lever back there. Oh, what just lets me into here? Definitely a provisioneer. Alright, well, that, really doesn't do anything for me. Ah, there's... Stop. Alistair, I've discovered where thy companion Dupre is being held. He is directly beneath the temple in a locked cell. One of the temple guards is sympathetic to our cause. He hath given me this key, which will lead thee to hidden parts of the temple. If thou dost explore the temple tonight, I can arrange for the guard to be absent. Now I must go, before Zulith does see me speaking to thee. I'm guessing it probably went automatically onto my... Okay, so... So we are at noon. We need to go tonight, so I probably should sleep till midnight. And I think we just sleep till midnight, and We'll go in. Let's give a save though. We'll do this one. $12. Going the wrong way. Alright, 12:16 a.m. Storms! Dude's just like fighting 24/7 over there. Well, let's see if we can figure out what this says. Okay, this is D O N O D O N DONAT I get my pen out. DONAT donations W E donations welcome. Okay. Oh, there's a basket there. Just some jewels. Won't let me talk to him. Alright, well, whatever. Ah, 'tis thee. Callista, the levers have been set, the traitor's fate is sealed. Wait, thou art not Callista? Thou hast found out our little scheme, hast thou? Thou shouldst have understood. A woman cannot be left in control of the city. They have not the brains for such matters. Thou hast no doubt been swayed by the ploy of a woman. Did Alisand give her favors willingly, or did she force thee to bargain for them? Of course, I can never allow thee to leave this chamber alive. That was quick. Oh. That hurt. Oh wait, no, that's not it. Okay. Yes, master. What dost thou wish, master? Revelation. There will be a grand trial soon. At the end of the proceedings, I shall proclaim the verdict. I have been told to say the following. Dupree is guilty of associating with demons to destroy our beauty. The fiend Alistair is also guilty. Such offense to beauty cannot go unpunished. The stain of their presence must be washed away with their blood. Change revelation. I shall proclaim whatever thou dost instruct me to proclaim. What dost thou wish me to say regarding the accused traitor, master? The trial is corrupted. I will say that the trial is corrupted, and I shall denounce the true traitors. I have waited many years for this moment. I thank thee, master. Many years. I have been the prisoner of the great captains for many generations, stranger. I do not know who thou art, but I am glad that thou hast come. At last I can speak the truth. 'Tis my duty. Alright, well. Can't talk to him yet. That's fine. Thought I'd give it a shot. Now, Callista's got to be around here somewhere. I'm actually really curious where she's at now. Let's see, there's Zulith. I wonder if she's gonna be like waiting at what's his name's house. Probably not, but you never know. Spoils to the victor. This I think is Lady Alinda's, but she's not here. I mean, it kind of makes sense. They probably just make them disappear for the time being. Oh, I must have food. All right. Geo. We got some green cheese here. There we go. That did satisfy me. It's Joth. So Garth must have that other one that's at the far end that was locked. Alright. I'm gonna go to sleep for, well, I guess probably just need like another 8 hours of sleep. Just steal this bed. 8 hours, pleasant dreams. Come on, Shamino. Let justice be swift. Bring in the defendant. The trial will now come to order. Callista's nowhere to be found. Where is the Priestess of Beauty and where is Great Captain Volden? I'm not quite sure, thy ladyship, nor is Jorvid to be found. It is most improper that neither Volden nor Callista are here, but I shall not have justice detained. I shall continue in Callista's place. Did we have a... Let's do this. Yes. And we're gonna load. That's not good. Alright, alright, we'll do this. Start smashing all the levers. What doth thou wish? Revelation. Alright, change revelation. Trial is corrupted. Many years. Bye. Try this again. So apparently 850 is too early for justice. Alright, it's 9 a.m. I think that's all we need. I think if this doesn't work, we're going to call it for a bit. Oh, I'm very hungry. Alright, let's... There we go. Let justice be swift. Again. The trial will now come to order. Driven not to be found. I guess we just wait. We're gonna give it a second here. See if something happens. Hmm. Oh, well, she's back up, but all right. Oops. Here's something. Well, that's interesting. Hmm. Let's see. She's traveling coastal and has traveled. The Heretics Adventure Trail ends. And call it this is for kicks to rip your his reputation to shreds, but once the judgment comes, parents hold on close to. Hmm. I wonder if it's just not enough time because I'm reading here. You need to wait for 24 hours for a full day. let's see. Just double check here. Let's see what's happening here. First time of fawn. Trial. Okay. Upon awakening, go to the temple again and open the west door with the key in the bag. 3 gems. Go down the stairs. Pull the lever. Go up the other stairs. Go catch Volden messing around with levers which control the oracle. He thought you were close to an attack. You're not you real killing him. Pull the center lever first, the rightmost lever. Speak to the oracle and speak to you. Tell it to change revelation. You need to wait till the next morning for the trials. Just sleep through. Eventually, go back to the trial. You call witnesses or not. It's not important. Okay, so we'll give one more try here. Load this. That one. That one. Change revelation. Trial is corrupted. Many years. Bye. Oops. Just I don't know what that does. I wonder if it was meant to control that gate, but then they took it out. Alright, let's go snooze for 12 hours and see if that fixes my problem. Let's actually let justice be swift. That would be nice. Bring in the defendant. Have to pray. Lock it up. Trial now come to order. There's a priest of beauty. Where is the great Captain Bolden? I'm not sure. Okay. I think that's what it was. All hail. Whatever. Dupree's representative Alistair shall not present the facts to defend his friend. Alistair, though, may call upon any citizen present in the temple and may ask any questions pertinent to the case. Excuse me, great lady, but I must address a point of order. Since the Fellowship troublemakers were so disagreeable in our earlier meeting, they've been excluded from this session of the trial. To whom wouldst thou care to call before the oracle? You know what? Nobody. One person, no doubt. Thy trust in the oracle's perception will be rewarded. A yield the floor to her graciousness, Lady Linda. Both sides have stated their facts and called their witnesses. Let it not be said that there is no justice upon. Now, before the face of beauty, I call for a verdict upon Dupre. Dupre is innocent. Set him and his companions free. The true criminals are Priestess Callista and Great Captain Volden, who have conspired to convict this innocent man. Dupre, we have wronged thee. There is nothing I can do to erase our shame, but I would be pleased if thou would accept a token of our regret. Here is the crystal rose of love. Good news. We have captured the false-hearted traitor, Lady Linda. Callista is in chains, and Great Captain Volden hath been found dead. Thou hast acted correctly, Jordan. The oracle hath just denounced them. The Priestess of Beauty hath confessed to me that she and Great Captain Volden were united in an evil conspiracy. By use of secret levers, they dared to control the utterings of the sacred oracle. Only by the actions of the brave Alistair hath the oracle been freed to utter the truth. Who knows how long the deception hath been practiced? Generations. Have the citizens of Fawn always been victims of the great captains and the priestess? I did mistrust thy words previously, Alisand, and now that Callista hath confessed, I know not what to believe. Such perfidy makes my blood run cold. Have the priestess jailed until I decide what fate she deserves. As for Volden's death, that saves me the trouble of having him executed. Praise the deed. I am sorry that we have delayed thee in thy quest. Do pray, please forgive us. Thou mayest leave Fawn freely. Be assured of a warm welcome if thou shouldest return. Thou hast shown me that I have much to learn about being a ruler, and I thank thee. Guards, release Dupre. Boop. The trial is now dismissed. Tis a pleasure to see thee again, Alistair. The cause is triumphant, Alistair. Lady Linda hath ended the exile of the fellowship. The great captains are in disgrace, and Lady Linda doth rule for herself now. If there is anything I can ever do for thee, return to Fawn, and I shall aid thee. Welcome to the City of Beauty, I'm Lady Linda, ruler of Fawn. Forgive me, I introduce myself. I'm Lady Linda. Fawn, our city was named after the beautiful ruler who commissioned the oracle. Revere and protect all the beautiful things in Fawn. Everyone is dedicated to the truths of beauty. Oh, horrible vile creatures, they have killed all the pikemen that were guarding the road to our beautiful city. Whatever shall we do now? Wonderful people, they hail from Monitor. They keep the road safe. Quite a nuisance, actually. Ellison tells me that the storms are a result of the lack of devotion to the pure concept of beauty. What? I think that was supposed to be Callista. She's quite helpful to me. I think I shall make her my chief advisor. To south of here, I do not associate with them. They are too warlike. Chancellor Zulith deals with them for me. Zulith is a dear little man. He absolutely dotes on me. I fear he simply would not have a life if he were not looking after me. He keeps all the paperwork for me and schedules mine audiences. Quite a mouse of a man, though. That's weird. Hello? Alright. I need... Rose goes in here. Alright. We'll go grab that key. There. Alright, so next we head to the Sleeping Boar Inn and try to make our way to Moonshade? Moonglow? Moonshade? I don't remember. That should have avoided trouble we're out there. I'm leaving, dude. I think it's Moonshade. I think Moonglow's in Britannia. I feel like there's like a goblin I missed or something like that. Because I seem to remember before that this place would just be have a million fucking guards all up in it. Alright, alright, we're gonna save this and we'll call it there. And I do have, I want to get back to Monitor at some point and get my money. I think I left money, pouch of money there. And then probably get it all converted before I leave, and get it all converted, and then it's just a matter of becoming a wizard. But well, I appreciate anybody who was watching. Come back. I don't know, maybe later tonight or tomorrow. Get some more of this going.